Hey guys, what's up? So tonight I'm going to do a video showing you actually this radio. This is the D8 by W. King. And I have on the right the D9-1, which is their latest one released in July of 2021. Now, this radio has 60 watts of power and this has 50 watts of power. Now, what made me buy both was because I couldn't decide between the two of them. Apparently, the D9, which is the D9-1 version, has a cult following on the internet. Apparently, there's a chip shortage, and they can no longer make the D9s anymore. So they made the D9-1 with a different chip. So this is why this is a completely different radio. Even though it's the same as the D9, it just has a different chip. So with that being said, I actually really am in love with this radio. It weighs over 6 pounds and is really sturdy. Now, I got this one just the other day. It's their D8 version. Now, they came out with the D8 a couple of years ago, I think in 2019, but this is the newest version of the D8. The old D8 had round buttons on the top. These have square buttons. And the newer D8, which is this one, by the way, they come in black with a silver grill and black with a black grill and black and green with a silver grill. The older version did not have the TF slot for a micro SD card, but the newer one, which is this one, has it. And it also has Bluetooth 5.0 now, where it didn't have it in the past. So what I'm going to do is actually just tell you really fast the features. It's 50 watts. It also comes with an 8,000 mAh power bank built inside of it. So if you go anywhere and your iPhone or your Android phone actually goes dead, you can actually charge it up. So here's the ports in the back. You have your USB. You have the little card slot there, the aux cable port, and the C port, which is the charging port. It comes with a C port charger and also a stereo aux cable. So you can actually connect it to your phone, your PC, or your tablet and hardwire it that way. But what I want to do tonight is actually not only show you what it looks like. By the way, it's a very heavy radio. It weighs at least 5 pounds. This is pretty solid. It's just about a pound shy of the W. King D9-1. But what I wanted to do is show you the sounds. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I've listened to both of them, and apparently I do happen to like the D9-1 better. It has more power to it, and the music actually is clearer. But this one sounds a little more muffled, and it could be because the D9-1, let me just turn it around. I just knocked my JBL Flip 5 over. But the D9-1 has the bass radiator in the back. And the D8, actually, hang in there. The D8 has the bass radiators on each end. So it has like little end caps. So it sounds a little more muffled, but let's get into what it sounds like. So what I'm going to do is, now it has an equalizer. Both of them have equalizers and the same feature. When you press the button once, it gives it like an outdoor sound with a little more bass. And when you press the button again, it's a little more trebly and lower. Some songs do better in one equalizer mode and some songs do better in the other. So I'm going to keep hitting the button throughout the song so you can hear how it changes. And what I'm going to do is use copyright-free music, so it's going to be sort of crappy music. But we'll start at half volume, and then we're going to move up to full volume. And we're going to keep hitting the equalizer button so you can get an idea of what the sound sounds like. And hang in there 1 second while I get the music ready. We're going to start with hip-hop, actually, like an old-school hip-hop beat at half volume. So let's go ahead and do that, and let's get beginning. and of course I'm getting YouTube notifications in the middle of my video. Now, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the volume. So you can see me doing that here. We're going to go to full volume. By the way, the radio was already up at full volume. And let's try that again. So now you got an idea of that. All right, so the next song we're going to try out, another genre, which is basically female vocal background music. And we're going to start at half volume and then move up to full volume. And we'll try out the equalizer. Actually sounds great in both modes on this one. Some songs it's going to struggle with and some songs it's not, but both of them sounded great. One sounded much louder. All right, last but not least, we're going to go, actually, we'll go to two more genres. We'll go to dramatic violin. Let's go half volume on that. And then we'll go to like basically like 80s rock music, like guitar. And let's go into the violin at half volume and see what happens. my God. All right. It handled the violin beautifully, especially that one mode. And that's the problem. It doesn't tell you which mode you're in. So you just press it and you just have to guess. And one of them was much louder and much clearer. All right. Last but not least, let's go into rock music. And by the way, it's like in the middle of the night and everyone in my house is sleeping and they're going to get pissed in a minute. So I have to do this fast. So we're going to go into rock at half volume and then into full volume. And we're going to check out the equalizer. Let's go. All right. So my verdict, a guitar, it was a little, a little funny sounding in certain parts of the song, but the louder version of it, whichever that one is, I'm telling you, they should have just like let you know which one you're hitting. Sounded better at some parts, but then it got a little slippy when it got into the louder mode, but it handled violin beautifully. So this is great for like classical music. It handled hip hop very well. I was very happy. I was pleased with the hip hop sounds, and the female vocal sounded great in both modes. So did the violin in both modes, except for actually no, the violin sounded way better in the one button I pressed. It got much louder and much clearer. But all in all, my verdict, this compared to the D91. I would probably go with the D91. I like it better for some reason. It sounds a little bit better. This is more muffled, but even though it's 10 watts less than the 60-watt version of the D91, I think this radio holds its own. It sounds great, and I actually like the design better on this one. I think it looks cooler, and I like the end caps on it, the way the end caps look. It's lighter. The only thing I don't like about it is the straps are non-removable. So if it breaks or something, you can't replace it. Some of them, come with the straps that are removable with a button, and then you can replace it. But what's great is you can extend the strap and make it longer or shorter. But the verdict, okay, if I had a choice between the two, this one being $89.99 and this one selling in between the $60 range all the way up to the $80 range sometimes, I would probably go with the D91, but I like this one better. The design I think is sweeter looking. It's just like a cooler looking radio. But taste is subjective. So, you heard what it sounded like. What I'm going to do is a side-by-side comparison with these two radios. I'll probably do it tomorrow and you can hear the sounds. This was a little muffled, but very, very loud, and certain genres of music sounded great on it. This actual radio here may be something that you heard on a cell phone, so it may not sound as loud in person, but this thing just rocked my whole entire house. I felt the bass vibrating through my desktop. And it was, I'm not kidding you, loud. The D9 is just slightly louder. Slightly. I mean, not much louder, believe it or not, even though it's a 10-watt difference between the two. All right, guys, so thanks for watching. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and probably tomorrow I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison with these two going against each other with the same songs. All right, see you guys all soon. So long.